Most human activities in growing cities that require water produce used water or wastewater, as it is commonly known. The water demand of cities has increased many folds, whereas availability of fresh water is reducing due to exploited groundwater, erratic rainfall, long dry spells with climate change, and polluted surface water. The used water finds its way flowing out of urban precincts as the fresh water is brought in the cities. Generally, 80% of water that is supplied to cities is accounted as wastewater generated, be it black water, grey water from domestic use, or effluent from industrial use. In India, 15 million cubic meters of wastewater is generated by its cities and towns every year. Globally, maximum reuse of wastewater is for agriculture and irrigation. This practice of using wastewater for agriculture is ancient, earliest found in Greece and Mohenjo-daro of Indus Valley. Its use for agriculture production was known as sewage farms. It grew rapidly with advent of sewers where collection of wastewater was possible. In India too, the evidence of sewage farm exists in many cities like Amritsar, Bikaner, Bhilai, Delhi, Gwalior, Hyderabad, Jamshedpur, Kanpur, Madras, Madurai, Trivandrum, and Ahmedabad. The irrigation uses of wastewater produced by the cities and used in peripheries and hinterlands required a relationship between cities and the farming rural and peri-urban regions. In the past 5 years, several Indian states like Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Haryana, Punjab, Karnataka, Rajasthan, and Kashmir have developed treated wastewater reuse policies. The reuse policies are for only treated wastewater use, with an underlying assumption that all the wastewater used will be treated. They also point to the formal use of wastewater. In my state of Gujarat, arrangement between urban local bodies and farming communities were put in place with advent of sewer lines by many cities. 4 to 5 decades ago, these systems were put in place. The collected sewage or wastewater was provided to farmers by the cities regularly and reliably, and farmers were compensated when they were using it. Today, these arrangements may be known as payment for ecosystem services. The sewage farmland in Ahmedabad was provided by the municipality, whereas in Rajkot, swap of freshwater with wastewater was formulated between farmers' cooperative and the municipal bodies, benefiting both of them. Transactions for wastewater in some cities in Gujarat are market-based. In the city of Patan, till recently, wastewater was sold to farmers. In the town of Visnagar and Oncha, the wastewater is auctioned to third party for irrigation usage. In turn, the winning bidder supplies treated wastewater to farmers. The institutional arrangement of auction by the municipality is firmed up over many years. The auction is taking place every year, initiated with an advertisement in the local newspaper, inviting bids. A formal contract is made between the winning bidder and the municipality. The revenue generated by this auction is used by the municipality for upkeep of the treatment system. The treatment system is a stabilized pond for wastewater in Oncha. Being an agricultural town, the industrial and chemical wastewater is negligible. Hence, farmers are happy with the treated wastewater from the stabilized pond. Around 40 farmers benefit from using the treated wastewater. There is no foul smell at the treatment site or farmer's field where it is being used. Farmers are growing millets, tobacco, fodder, castor, wheat, mustard, and some other crops. Now the treatment system in Oncha is upgraded and the membrane-based plant is under construction. There are no plans in place as yet to continue the wonderful institutional arrangement to put in use the wastewater that also generates revenue. The application of used water in agriculture has two distinct benefits. The first one is returning the water brought from hinterlands to cities, and second, return of nutrient to soils that are taken from the soil for growing food. This dual advantage makes used water a very attractive proposition for agricultural application that should be continued institutionally. Thank you.